I want you to feel welcomed. I want you to feel invited into the conversation, that it's not just me talking to a camera. Hey guys, so I'm out here in the chicken coop, and the other day I noticed something. That the roosters, especially Kenny, who I've really tried to nurture, him. He's begun to stomp at me like he is getting ready to attack me. So what I'm gonna do with him is I'm gonna start picking him up every day and feeding him by hand. So I've got this piece of bread. It's not the most healthy thing to feed them, but I'm gonna attempt to pick him up and let's see what happens. So here's Buddy. Here, Buddy. Here, Buddy. He's not gonna eat from me. He's gonna refuse. Yeah. But Phil eat it. So look. There you go. There you go. Good boy. There. There. He does not like me holding him, but he's being good right now. Look. Look. He said, yeah, I'm about done. Okay. Here you go. See, he's stomping. And he took the bread. He stomped at me and he took the bread. They're picking at my shoestrings. I wore the wrong shoes in here. Hey, Big Red. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Kenny. You're not a bad boy, are you? Are you a good boy? Huh? You gonna stomp at me? Huh? Gonna be a good boy? Hey, girl. So I came in and from playing with the chickens for just a little bit, and now I'm actually going to take these tomato suckers that grew the roots and I'm gonna stick them in some pots out there real quick. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be putting in some soil. I'll show you in just a minute. So look at these. So we've got, there's actually only 3 here, I think. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So I only have the little pots. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna just go ahead and stick them in the little pots or what. Let me figure it out. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some dirt in this big one and just stick 2 of them in here and then separate them out later. So there we go, got them done. Now it's gonna rain. Well, sun's shining, but rain's coming. Okay, so I got them in the pots and trimmed as far as I want to trim them. And I put them up on the porch because it's still kind of sunny and hot for today, but this is really the only time that I'm gonna have to do this right now. So I put them, you can hardly see them because it's so bright out, but I put them up here on the porch and I watered them in here. That way they're not in direct sun. And yeah, so we'll just see. It's an experiment. It's kind of my first time ever doing tomato suckers. So, and I will eventually have to separate these out. I just don't have any more of these smaller pots. I would have preferred to. I've got all my watermelons in the small ones like this right now. So yeah, that's a failed attempt at flycatcher. I gotta throw it away. Oh yeah. Guys, good morning. So today I have gotten an early start. I went and took my daughter-in-law to the hospital for the little baby. Remember the baby. She's still in the hospital. Y'all keep praying for her. But also I went by the store and got some pot and soil to fill up that raised bed that Johnny had made for me. The little babies, the squash babies, are getting ready to plant. So I'm going to be working on filling that bed today and planting those babies there. More than likely, I'm going to kind of look at it again and make sure that's exactly what I want to do. But I think that's what I'm doing today. I got some soil. I don't know that I got enough, but we shall see. Oh, and you know, it wouldn't be complete if I didn't at least grab a pack of seeds. I actually grabbed 2, okra and basil. So I've been wanting to grow some basil because I think it would look really pretty with the zinnias if they come up in a vase in the house. So I got that for that. And then the okra, I love okra. I love it raw. I love it boiled. I love it fried. I love it every which way. This is 53 days to harvest, so yeah, I've got plenty of time to get some okra in. I had to make me a cup of coffee first. What I plan to do is I think I want to put some cardboard down, but I'm not really sure. Let me take a look. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fill this bed with the soil that I got. And we're just going to go ahead and get that squash in the ground. So I got my soil. I've got 4 bags. I'm not sure how much it's going to take, but let's do this thing. So I got to thinking about it. This bed is already getting weeds coming up in it from the last time, even from since last time we, tilled it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna put this cardboard inside there. I'm gonna move some of the dirt, and then I'm gonna put some cardboard and then put the dirt back on top and then put the potting soil on top. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I just got I don't know if you can see it, the soil in there. I wanted it a little fuller, but I bought 4 bags, and so that's how full it's gonna be. And then I'm gonna actually take and put a little bit of this. I'm gonna sprinkle it around in there and then stir it up and mix it in. This is Dr. Earth's homegrown, organic, and natural handcrafted blend. Tomato, vegetable, and herb fertilizer. And it's got I think it's a, 463 on there. It says 1.5 cups per 10 square feet. This is 8 by 3. So that is 24 square feet. So I'm just gonna put 2 scoops of this. Just like so. Okay, so this is the first ones I'm gonna plant. As you can see, this was not very long ago at all, and there's already roots coming through the bottom of this pot. So I think it's time for us to transplant these. So I'm gonna just kind of tap the bottoms here, try to get them loose so not to disturb the roots too very much. See, look at there. Look at all those roots. Already, these are such fast growers. I'll have to look up which variety this is. I'll actually probably just insert that right there. This is the variety that I'm planting. Squash, Crookneck Early Golden Summer from Baker Creek. And So it sprouts in 5 to 10 days, which it very much did. Ideal temperature is about what it is now. But this says plant spacing 12 to 24 inches. So I might be okay on that, actually. I might have done pretty good then, that being the case. 8 to 12 hours of sun, and that's the sunniest place we have in our yard. So that's going to be the best place for them. It's a very old type dating back to pre-Columbian times. Wow. Thinking that this should be good enough. It says to plant them 3 to 4 feet apart. That is probably, it's probably close to 3 feet apart. There's a couple of them that are a little closer than that, so I may thin them out just a little more. We've got to give them plenty of room to grow. So there's one left. I ended up taking one of them out. And I guess if I see that they're not going to be huge, I can plant a couple other little things in this bed. Just want to maximize this space because, like I said, we don't have a whole bunch of space here. So I need to maximize these beds as much as possible. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants in a in an 8x3. So I have 6 plants in an 8x3. That's probably overdoing it a little bit, but we'll just see how it goes. It's an experiment. So this is the end result of the babies. I'm fixing to water them in. It actually may start raining in just a little bit here. Hopefully I've given them enough space to grow. I know they can get fairly big, but we'll just see what happens, guys. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to put the rest of the squash, because we have quite a bit of it that's come up, and they have both of their true leaves like they're supposed to have. So I might as well go ahead and show you guys real quick. It's Thursday, so it's close to the end of the week, and I'll probably have this video up for you guys on either Friday or Saturday. So I'm just going to show you how everything's progressing so far. So these are the pepper plants that I've been showing you guys. I have not fertilized them again. I probably need to because they're getting some little babies on there. I'm so excited. There are actually, let me see if I can bend over here and look and show you. There's one right here, one right here. My hands are filthy from digging. And then one right there. So on this one, we have several. This is another green one. That's a green one. And then this one, zoom out, is a red. It's gonna be red, and there is a baby right there. In front of the peppers, I planted some marigolds, and the grass is still needing to be weeded out some more. And then I had some extra zinnias that I just threw over here as I thinned them out. What they'll do, I don't know. And then those two on the end are my sunflowers. So hopefully they do not shade those, but I think by the time they get up, maybe we'll be good. So over here is the fig tree that I've been showing you guys off and on. And I'm noticing some beautiful ones that are starting to ripen. And there's one over here I've been watching. And we got some pretty good rain. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. But the other side of it is actually still a little green, so I'm not going to touch it, because I have come to realize that when I touch these, there's another one. When I touch them, they fall off and then they go bad. So I can't touch the figs. But look how massive this is, guys. This is going to be so many figs. Yeah, I'm just like craving a fig right now just looking at it. So these are the babies that I just planted some of these squash plants. So I have 3 trays left, and then I have over there, I have about a tray and a half left. And then these are the watermelons. All these are watermelons. These are the Black Mountain watermelons. They should mature pretty fast, so we should have enough time to get those. There is a little bit of holes in the leaves, and even just right here in the planters, and some browning. But those are the sunflowers here. There's another one right there, right over there. And those are starting to, I'm gonna put them in the ground really soon. But the watermelons, look at them, they're doing really good. They're gonna be ready to go, but I've got to get some space for them. My zinnia bed is doing okay, but there are some struggling zinnias in here. Like this one is doing pretty good. It's got, let me see if I can get it so you guys can see. It's got some leaves ate up on it. That one right there is doing pretty good. Soon I'm gonna pinch off the tops so we can get a better plant. But we have some little ones in between. I don't know how they'll fare, if they'll make it. But we've got this right here, which I do not suspect is a zinnia. I don't think. I mean, it kind of, I don't know what this is. If you guys know what this is, let me know. I have no idea. It just came up. It might just be a weed. I don't know. It's not a zinnia. It's not coming up like a zinnia, so I may have to pull that if it's a weed. Or it could have gotten mixed in. I could have had a seed get mixed in, and it could be something else. But if you know what that is, let me know in the comments. This is my first year ever growing really almost anything. So I've got a lot to learn, and I'm just experimenting with things, researching and experimenting, trying to figure it out. So I consider myself a lifetime learner. I have so much to learn about so many things, and I tend to focus on one area at a time and kind of immerse myself in it, and then hopefully master it, right? But I think that it's a good thing for us to be lifetime learners and to always be growing, just like plants. Anything on this earth, continue to grow, continue to get better, continue to learn. So I feel like this is a skill that I need to have. I don't know what's in the future, but I do know that I feel like this is something I need to learn. And so I hope that this channel, this place, will be a space where I can freely learn and we can learn together. And I want it to be a place where I can share and you guys can share with me as well. I want you to feel welcomed. I want you to feel invited into the conversation, that it's not just me talking to a camera. It's not just me talking to myself, but I want to be able to engage and fellowship and learn and grow together. And so I hope that is the feeling that you guys get when you watch this channel. One more little thing. Johnny's tomatoes. Looks like they're sprouting. One of them is. The others will follow. Oh yes. Good job, Johnny. Until next time, if you're still breathing, there's still hope. See you next time.